Let's go climb a mountain. So it is the 21st of May and it is my 30th birthday. So I figured it is a gorgeous day and I have the day off. It really is. It is a beautiful, beautiful day. I don't know how well you can tell, but I've got the day off. Let's go and do something I've never done before. And there's a tour that I've never climbed. And it's technically a mountain. The UK definition of a mountain is 610 meters. Anything over 610 meters is a mountain. And this tour that I'm going to is Yes Tour, and it's 619 meters. So it's a mountain by 9 meters. It's the highest tour on Dartmoor. There's a bit which is next to it called Higher Willhays, which is 623 meters. So that's a bit more of a mountain. 13 more meters of mountain. But so yeah, we're going to go up there. It's that way, somewhere over the hill. But to get there, I have to cross over this, which, to be perfectly fair, I'm not complaining about. This is Meldon Reservoir. It's not quite as pretty as Burrator. Burrator's better, but it's still really pretty. So there's a sign back there. It says, "Surfing and sliding down this structure is strictly prohibited. Danger of death." Who'd even try that? That's ridiculous. Like, sliding down, I guess you get like the death slide things, which is like almost vertical and then kind of curve at the bottom, which I guess is it's not like that at all. It's nothing like that at all. But surfing, how do you surf down something which is vertical? You fall down a thing that's vertical, but you can't surf down it. That would just be insane. Well, here we go again. Tell you what, that first little hill nearly killed me. There's actually like a bridle path thing that follows this part of the route. I don't think it continues all the way up to the tour, but makes it a little bit easier. Like, you don't get that too often when you're going across the moor. A bit, I suppose, but actually having a fixed path is not really a thing. But the path winded back and forth, long hair, back and forth up the hill, and it was knackering. Probably easier than just going like straight up. I'm going to cut off the path and start heading straight towards the tour because it seems to like duck around to the right. So we'll head straight up this way, and that's where we're heading. So it's not like a huge distance like to get to the tour, but then I'm planning on going back around, following the ridge back down into the valley over there and following the river back along the reservoir. I think that's what I'm going to do. That's the plan anyway. It really is a gorgeous day there. You know, John Cleese once said, the thing about mountains is that they're all uphill until you reach the very, very top, and then they tend to slope away rather. I'm looking forward to that bit because I'm nearly there now. But yeah, there's a lot of hill in this mountain. This slightly large hill. It's not quite a mountain. It is a mountain, but it's not a real mountain. The other thing that I've found is that things that look like paths aren't always paths. Sometimes they're just where the ground has got really wet. But hey, we'll keep on trucking. Nearly there. It's pretty windy up here, but this is it. Highest tour on Dartmoor. Oh, what a view. that is yes tour complete. Now we're gonna head across to the highest point on the moor, which is Higher Willhays, which is that bit over there, and I'm balanced on a really precarious rock. This is not ideal vlogging situation. I should have thought about this. Did it. See, another thing about Moor is you come across things, you're like, this is deliberate. Somebody has done this deliberately. There is this trail, stones, which leads all down, yeah, right around the corner over there. What's that about? I actually have no idea. And you get like these stone rows and stuff, which are like Neolithic and Bronze Age type structures. I know nothing about this one though. I wasn't even aware that this was here. There is, however, a path coming up, which I wasn't expecting either. But it looks like it's an actual like paved stone path. It could be like there were lots of mines and quarries and stuff out in the moors, and they had their own like railways, own train tracks. So it could be that it's one of them. Not this one. This, I think, probably has more to do with the army, because there's a whole bunch of munitions caches and stuff up there. So I suspect that they just drive up because they're lazy. Okay, so maybe it's not quite as well paved as I thought it was. Well, I've managed to make it back to the reservoir. It was a bit of a trek down the hill, so I didn't vlog like on the way down. It was like really steep and covered in rocks and boulders and just small cliffs and everything, so it was kind of all over the place to get back down. So I didn't really get a chance to pull the camera out. But on the way back, it was like a really steep valley, both sides. And you can kind of see there, but it was steeper and bigger. And it was like this little woodland at the bottom, like a tiny little really gnarly old kind of woodland. I would have liked to have got some footage in it, but I couldn't get down to it. So and also it's now 20 to 6, so I've got to get back to the car. But we're back at the reservoir. It should only be sort of 10-20 minutes, maybe back at the car for 6, so that's fine. But yeah, it's been a fun day. Hello. Hi. Sit. Tilly. Right, calm down. Lie down. So this is May. May has been... I've not achieved the things that I wanted to achieve. The filming stuff that I was going to do, again, hasn't happened. Not exactly as I intended it to happen anyway. So the place that I was going to go, and I was sort of, oh, look at the place, it's amazing, didn't go, because that particular filming project has been put on hold until the summer, I believe. Like I said, that's somebody else's project, so nothing to do with me. There are other filming things that I've got going on at the moment, but they're all very in pre-production phases. Which means a lot of sitting at computers, writing, drawing, typing, talking to people, arranging stuff, making phone calls, all that kind of junk. which is all very boring. Wouldn't make very interesting videos. So yeah, just basically been doing all that stuff really, and talking to the dogs and working. Yeah, but there are a few things. By the time, probably not by the time this video goes out, because this video is going to go out on Monday, the 1st of June, I think. I'm going to aim for Monday, 1st of June for this video. So soon after this video goes out, there will be some more videos coming out, which I've been being asked a lot about lately. I am going to be starting back up with the Mindcrack speed paintings. They're going to change a bit to what they were before. So previously I've been doing like a little 30-second sketch, 30-second 1-minute sketch at the beginning of each one, kind of in the style of, paying tribute to, I don't know, quite an homage to the Mindcracker that I was doing. Anyway, I'm not going to be doing that anymore, or I'm not going to do that for most of them. Reason being, there's been a lot of changes with the Mindcrack server. The way that the way that it was run is no longer running quite the same way. There's very few to no Mindcrack videos coming out lately. I haven't watched any of those which have come out, so they're Mindcrackers that I don't necessarily watch myself particularly often. So I don't feel that I'm able to do those little intros in the same kind of way. Also, the last one, the one that will be released soon, next, I had put about 50 hours into that intro, and it was only going to be for about a minute of the video, or if less than that, 40 seconds, 30 seconds, put like say 50 hours into it. Then they've changed the way that the servers run, and it no longer, that 50 hours I put in no longer works. It no longer fits what it was, if that makes sense. It's no longer, what's the word? It's no longer, why can I not think of the word? It's no longer clip. I can't think of the word. It's completely gone from my brain, but it no longer fits with that member of the server, so I can't use it anymore, which kind of sucks, because like I said, I put about 50 hours into it. But it does mean that the video will be coming to you sooner. It just means that there won't be that sort of 30-second 1-minute intro to it. It'll just go straight into the speed painting. It'll still be done traditional media and then taken onto digital painting in Photoshop, so it'll still be there, still the same feel to the actual speed paintings. It just, the format of the video will change slightly. Obviously the gallery at the end will still be there, be much reduced, because they've lost, I think, 4 members of the server, although I think there's only maybe 1 or 2 of them that have left, which I haven't done yet. So the ones that I have done, which have left, will probably still stay in the gallery, I think. I don't know, I'm a bit, see, this is the problem. I'm trying to figure out how to fit everything in amongst what the changes are, and I just, I will. I'll manage it, I'll cope, I'll do it. So yeah, they will start back up, and I will be attempting to release them fairly regularly. I want to get a good chunk of them out before Minecon in July. I think it's the first weekend of July. So I've got maybe 4 or 5 weeks, so maybe I'll do 1 or 2, maybe 3 a week as best I can. But it depends entirely on how much time I have in the evenings after work, or on my days off, or whatever I end up, whatever spare time I have, how I can fit them in, how I can get them done. So again, bear with me. They are coming back. They should commence this week, 1st of June onwards, this week, that week, 1st till the 7th, you know, yeah, that thing. So that will happen. What else? I think that's pretty much it. I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to say on the subject. Yeah. Anyway guys, I'm going to go. I don't know how long this video is going to end up. I don't know. It's probably going to be all cutty all over the place and weird, especially towards this end section where I forget what my words are. But I'm going to go now. I hope you've enjoyed the video. As always, leave the likey comment things and I will see you next time.